actually went to the room, wanted to look at it first herself, and then once she looked at it, she came out yelling and screaming. I'm like, what's going on? And then she said, I got into Notre Dame, and we all just yelled, screamed, freaked out, cried. It was just a beautiful moment.
Montgomery attended Notre Dame football games. She went to her first game when she was probably 8 years old. Experiencing Notre Dame and the campus as a kid, she always aspired to go to Notre Dame, and she worked real hard to get there.
We expected Mike to be on the East Coast, and he got into a lot of great schools, and he still said, I really want to check this school out. So we trek out here, we pull into the gates of Notre Dame. Michael was like this little boy that just drove up envisioning the Disneyland castle. And he's taking selfies of himself in the big dome in the background. So that was it. We knew he was just like in love with Notre Dame at that moment, and we knew he was going to be going here.
He got the acceptance, and we were all excited, but we wanted to be careful not to assume he would definitely go there. He knew all along that if he got in, he would go.
So one day she surprised me. She told me, crying, Dad, they accept me. I was so proud of her.
From the very beginning, from the welcome weekend where all the kids were helping us move him in and get settled, and meeting his RA and Father Paul being there, it was a massive welcome and a home away from home from day one.
The way that the dorms experiences sort of substitutes for sororities and fraternities, I think was really good for her. She's been able to develop, relationships with the girls, young ladies in her dorm that I'm confident will be lifelong relationships.
We have felt like people are watching out for each other a little more than you might expect at especially larger schools or public schools.
The thing about Notre Dame that I have loved so much for him is that it's opened his world. We're from South Bend, and he's in school in South Bend, but it's provided him that opportunity to meet people from all over the place, to study abroad, to just open his world in ways that we could have only dreamed of.
It's not just the school and faculty, but it's the overall people that come out and get accepted to Notre Dame. They really have a genuine great love of people, and it's such a big majority when I felt it when I was there. I'm so happy she went to this school.
He's developed spiritually, intellectually, morally. He couldn't be happier to be among Notre Dame students and now graduates.
I think the impact to her, both not just academically, but really just growing as a young woman, has been profound. I don't think I would have guessed that to have been the case 4 years ago, and as I look back on it now, I'm thrilled at how she has grown over these years.
As we come to commencement time, this has been an amazing journey, and at times at the very beginning it seemed like it was forever. It was 4 years away, and it's so hard to believe that we are finally here. This is just unbelievable. It went by so fast.
I brag all the time. I brag all the time about her getting ready to graduate from Notre Dame. I mean, what is there to say? I mean, it's Notre Dame.
Well, when he gets his diploma, my only hope is that I can keep it together.
Oh. We're just so proud of him. And to see him walk across that stage, seeing him realize a dream, words are not going to be able to describe it.
I'm already started feeling very excited. I'm waiting for this day. One thing I want to tell her is I'm very proud of her.
Well, I'm a crier, so the kids always make fun of me and assume I will cry at things like that, and I probably will.
It's going to be a culmination of climbing a mountain. We've gotten to experience Notre Dame sort of through her, just a wonderful, rewarding experience for our whole family.
It's going to be unbelievably emotional. One of life's great milestones as a parent, to see your kid graduate from a place like Notre Dame.
Sean and I both graduated from Notre Dame, and John has been to campus many times with us before he became a student. But But now it's his Notre Dame. You know, he has his own experiences as a student, and he's made lifelong friends and these lasting memories. But at Notre Dame, more than anything else, he's learned through these extraordinary experiences what it really means to be the Fighting Irish.